And you're very private with your financial issues. Number one, you hide your money, okay, in your shoes, under your bed, in your bedroom, under the rug, all right? And if you were to be married, I don't know if you're married yet or not, okay? But I hope your wife is not listening. Is she listening?
No.
Okay, good. All right, your significant other ain't listening, so I can go in, right? I have your permission to go in, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, very well. Then you hide your money, and if you were to be married or engaged in a financial marriage, whether it's whether it's intimate or business, you would have a separate account because you need your own money, And the year 2001 through 2002 was very crucial to you in regards to expanding that issue. In the beginning of 2001, I would venture to say that you had some serious difficulty with your financial stability. All right. I would also go in to say that in 2004, between 2004 and 2005, you went through some relationship separations or some difficulty in relationships. Isn't this correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. All right. And Saturn, 2005 was even worse because you felt so unlovable or so unwilling to love. The unloved principle is there. Whether you were unloved or unwilling to love I couldn't tell you, but you a serious lack of love lesson came to you from 2005 to 2007. And at the end of 2007, actually about the summer of 2007, you got into a new course with regards to your love life, your values, and all your principles regarding what you love and what you don't love came into rearrangement. All right. At the present time, the fact that you probably haven't established a family that would give you the equilibrium you've been looking for is in question. Isn't this the case?
Not really. I mean, I am married, so I've been married for.
Do you have children?
No.
Yeah. All right. And the issue of having children is coming to the fore or coming to mind now, isn't it? Or hasn't it been for like the last 3 or 4 months? And if it's not children, it's a mutual responsibility between you and your partner, which we could call a brainchild. But something that y'all share is coming to the fore with regard to responsibility, right?
Okay.
I mean, you said okay. Is that correct?
How long have you been married?
It'll be 5 years in June.
Okay, so the issue is the person that you met last summer or the end of summer. Then that must be the issue. Oh, his wife must be listening if he didn't answer.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm trying to figure out who he said the person that I'm trying to figure out.
You met some, okay, well, you have amnesia, so we'll keep moving.
End
of last summer, early fall, you met someone.
What it is okay. I know his financial stability is in question right now. He wants to know if it's going to resolve itself.
He's not worried about his finances. There's nothing wrong with his finances. He's fine. He's fine right now. He's fine for this year. It ain't that. Some people don't call this show. This is not a game, okay? Everyone on this panel with it, okay? We can see, all right?
Tell me what it is.
Calling in with amnesia, trying to make it look like we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Call into the show. I don't have time for it. I got 3 kids. Matter of fact, I need to get off the phone now and get my kids ready for school tomorrow. Don't waste my time, for real.
The brother wants to know about his financial standing, man. That's more important. I can tell you, too, one of his parents has recently in the last year or two gone through some health issues or operation or something like that.
All your friends calling into the show, you got the upper hand. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, Samaya, this ain't one of my friends. I don't know this cat. I never hung out in Detroit. So he's calling from Detroit, Michigan.
That's right.
Everybody who know me know I'm an East Coast cat, not a Midwest nigga. All right, and what's deep is I can look at the chart and see what his issues are. Any Gemini rising that call in is going to be concerned about his holdings. First of all, you see, because they got Taurus in the 12th house. Their main worry is maintaining their financial situation and their possessions. So beyond their relationships, all right? But even what you might see, he might not be willing to admit to. Okay, fine. You know, he's been married for 5 years. Believe me, that relationship is based upon mutual assistance. And how mutual is it going to stay? Because Saturn is running through his 5th house right now. So
okay, and he said he's married. The 5th house ain't your wife.
No, but the 5th house is Libra in his chart.
It's your lovers, your flings, your affairs, okay?
Okay. You don't want to talk about his affairs.
Well, then tell him to get off the phone, because that's what we want to talk about. We're talking about relationship readers, and if we ain't talk about him and his wife, that's going to break up in a minute, you know. Saturn send the degrees, that's it. It's something finna go down. So now we can get him off the phone and go to the next one.
No, we ain't going to get him off the phone. We're going to deal with him for a second, because he's going through, right now, he's at a 5-year stage in his marriage. Everybody knows that studies astrology that Saturn operates in a 7-year cycle. So, and that 7-year cycle is culminating. It's reaching its peak. I mean, it's starting to climb right now. So questions regarding the stability of his relationship, which has everything to do with his financial holding, because he shares in his financial holding. Am I right, brother?
That's right.
Yeah, that's what he's concerned about.
Oh, okay, so so it's something with his house. He's afraid of losing his house? What's going on? What do you want to talk about, sir?
He's not talking about his flings.
Then what is it? If it's the money, then it has to be something to do with your house. Losing your house or home or something of that nature. What's going on? I don't think it's that. But I'll play along.
Listen, ma'am, listen. Whenever you want to talk or tell me or inform me about it. You going off the chart for no reason. Just tell me what you want to inform me about.
So that's an indirect admission, Mama. That's an indirect admission, Samaya. So go in where you was going in at.
Freaking ass. Yeah, to jump off that when probably got pregnant. Is that what it is?
No.
Or she ain't told you yet? Oop, she ain't told you yet. Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
Wow. Alrighty then. That's deep, ain't it?
You ain't trying to be on the phone with us shooting the breeze, okay? You got to worry about keeping this pregnancy from your wife. Have a good night, sir. All right, next caller, please.
Nah, man, we're going to deal with him some more. Let me let his brother know before he get off the line.
Go ahead.
Okay? Your relationship with your wife is going to meet some tension in the next 2 years. And the tension that it's going to meet is building now. It's building now. So for whatever reason it is, whether you feel like looking outside of the relationship and she gets texted, or she feels like looking outside of the relationship, either way it goes, the stability of your relationship is going to be challenged in the next 2 years.
It's going to be gone. It's going to be over with.
It's going to reach its peak.
Why is that?
Why is because Saturn is the tester. And every 7 years, you've been married for 7 years. If we knew the exact date that you were married, we can tell you the exact date that it's going to reach its trouble peak. When's your anniversary?
Let me tell you, it was 6/7/06.
All right, let me look at that. Hold on a second. 6/7/06. Oh, the sun was in your face. The sun was in your face when you got that, when y'all got married. And that relationship was based upon financial or economic stability. You got married because it was feasible. You got married because it was feasible. And there was a secret relationship. Whether it was a financial relationship or a romantic relationship, I couldn't tell you. But there was a secret relationship.
I would like to make a stamp on the idea that it was a financial endeavor for him, because he has Jupiter at 22 degrees Taurus, and in
listen, when he got married, Venus was in Taurus in the 12th house of the sun of that marriage. So there was a secret relationship involved when he got married. So or the potential to engage in secret relationships. Whether that relationship is financial or romantic, it's not even important. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So,
be honest with you. let me say something. To be honest with you, when I married her, she handled that.
Okay, well, you were taking care of her fine. That ain't got nothing to do with you, with what you were doing. I'm talking about you right now. Because you Gemini rising.
Why is it that when you look at his, you're looking up his anniversary date, you see that based off of that, the marriage had the potential for secret relationships. I just now said he was creeping, but then I was all wrong. Now, you basically confirming what I was just saying.
I never said you was wrong, Mama. That's not what I said. And we got this on record. It's being recorded. So don't get sensitive. I never said you was all wrong. What I said
talking
was,
about in general, everybody on.
What I said was he wasn't trying to focus on that because he denied it.
So no, I didn't. No, I never did. I just told her to tell me what it is that she wanted to say.
Yeah, and I told you that was an affirmation too. And I told you to go in, and you didn't, because if you had, I wouldn't be talking right now.
Is it a relationship and possibly a pregnant jump off somewhere that he's hiding from his wife? Next year, okay, it's done.
The next 2 years.
The
next 2 years.
Year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year. Done deal.
Actually, Jupiter will square his Saturn station, man.
Okay, what that mean? Tell the people what that mean.
Saturn has everything to do with the loss of a love. And Jupiter, sometimes, even though Jupiter, as everybody may know, brings opportunities and benefits, sometimes it can bring too much. So bring too much of his self-worth, overindulgence of himself, could mean a loss of love if he's not careful, because he has Mars and Leo. Like most of the callers that have been calling in have Mars and a fire sign.
Tonight, yeah.
So it's everything to do with the Mars and Leo, with the meat and potatoes of the circumstance, as far as a way in which one expresses themselves. These individuals who are calling in tonight have been expressing themselves in a certain fashion, whether it be today, yesterday, or a week before, or a month before, or 2 years ago, like he's calling in, like the marriage that he had. Now he wants to call in about it now to see what's going on, you know? And I would like to say that, you know, it has everything to do with pacing oneself. Like, I go back to the idea of the calendric system as far as a calendar. You know, there's a reason why one calls in to see what the cosmophysician has to say about your calendar system. You know, well, not everybody has the idea.
Keep it specific to this, brother, so we can go back, so we can go to the 248 number, because we're running out of time here.
I'm going to say that in 2000, before he even got married, okay, Jupiter and Saturn conjuncted 2 degrees from his Jupiter station.
Oh,
so
at
the time they...
man. Misappropriation of action.
Short little speech that I have, it's short. Okay? At the time that he was looking for benefit and everything like that, and his finances were incurring, and before he even got married, you know, when he wanted to do the damn thing, you know, he might have been doing it for financial purposes. You dig what I'm saying? His hopes and wishes as a Cancer with Venus 4 degrees from his sun station, he wants to shower his lover with a home. So by buying this female a home or something like that, he thought that he was doing the thing. But now that as time progresses, he might see that it's something else, because she might not be in the same line as he is in. You know, so he might have went elsewhere.
He go elsewhere because, first of all, he's a mama's boy. That's the problem, okay? He's a mama's boy, but he had problems with the mother. He went out there. Wasn't we just talking about this morning, Law? He went out and he married his wife based off of that. So the wife in some way is very nurturing and gives him that motherly whatever. But with that Mars and Leo, she must have, I don't know if she strayed from giving him the attention that he so desperately needs with Mars and Leo. Good Lord. But
not that, but he's got the Sun and Venus squaring his Pluto station. So that's
what just problems with his mom. What, you want to listen?
He doesn't sexually satisfy this cat either, man. He has a very wide sexual appetite, man. He needs variety. Okay.
Yeah, he hit it on the mark right there.
Yeah. He needs variety. So that's his problem. That's gonna be the end of his ass too. And with beefing, when y'all got married, Venus was in Taurus in the 12th house of the Sun. The Sun was in the 2nd. So Venus was in the 1st. That marriage was based on providence. That marriage was based on providence.
Yes.
You dig? And but that ain't where it's gonna end.